Hey guys, this is All the Stream Dat back with another episode of MLB The Show 19 Road to the Show with our second baseman. And today we have 3 games at home against Boston, followed by 2 games at Wrigley Field in Chicago against the Cubs. So let's get into the games. We also have, however, one more game for the Plate Discipline Cap Challenge. We can strike out 3 times this game and we will still be able to get this challenge. So we haven't struck out in the last 2 games. So let's get into these ones. And we're going to do a mini game today to increase our plate vision. And that mini game is Colored Ball Recognition Drill. In this session, you'll see various colored balls along with normal white balls. Your goal is to only hit the white balls in the strike zone. And here we go. Oh, okay. So only the ones that look like normal baseballs. Okay. I missed that one. There we go. We got it. So there we go. We're good. That gets 200 additional points towards that. That increases our attribute up to 57. Your vision at the plate is an area that it wouldn't hurt you to work on some. So we're gonna get a double performance gain for plate vision and contact. And here we are against Boston. And there's 2 outs and nobody on. Should be able to get that one fairly simple. It's out number 3. And we lead the Angels with 10 stolen bases. There we go, there's a single. So we lead off, we get on base. Here's Simmons, the count is 0-0, they want us to steal the base. We were way off. And we still got it, so. Okay. We were way late. And we're just gonna... Oh, nope. Oh, come on. I was pushing down on the stick to go back and it was moving me forward. We should probably have a run right now. And there's the second hit. So, I mean, I'm a little mad about that. Okay, that's a walk. So, they're not going to throw. There we go. Yep, we're just going to hang out at third. So now the bases are loaded with one out. And here's Oliver Alfaro. He grounded out in the second. All he's got to do is get it through the infield and we can take the lead. And that was a strikeout. So here's Justin Upton. Count is 0-2. And he gets thrown out at first, so nobody scores. Okay, still scoreless. There's a runner on second with nobody out. That's ball one on a slider outside. That's a four-seam up high for ball two. And he's going to hang out at third. Nobody out, runners on the corners. And here's Andrelton Simmons. There we go. That is a score. We've got a run. Up by one. Here's Mike Trout. The count is 2-2. With one out, and we are on second. There we go. We score all the way from second on that. And here is Justin Smoke. We're still up by two. There's one out. Runners on first and second. Okay, now there's runners on the corners. Okay, we are down by two now. And there's two outs. And now there's three. There's strike one. Swinging at stuff we shouldn't be. There's strike two. And that's going to be a flyout. And we have a boss challenge. Record a hit off a fastball. Okay. Don't know if it's going to be a fastball. We're gonna try this. I don't know if it's going to work with Boss Battle. That's not a hit. So we didn't get that, but we did get the plate discipline cap. We haven't struck out in 3 games. Alright, we are going to call 2 timeouts. It's got a 4-seam, 12-6, 2-seam, and changeup. It's likely going to be a 4-seam. Yeah, and that's going to be a hit. Got that up and over the second baseman. And here's Simmons. Count is 0-2. And we stole a base. Here is Mike Trout with 1 out, and the count is 0-1. And we just scored because they threw to first instead of home. I think we surprised them. And now we're up by 2. Runners on the corners with 1 out. Let's call a couple timeouts and see if we can't get another one up and in.
Here we go. Let it fly here. Let it fly.
Okay, that was down and in. He's liking that 4-seam. Count is 0-2. And the first baseman runs over and catches that. And here's Malik Smith. He is a Mariner this year. So here's Eli Santos. There's a runner on second with 2 outs. Okay, so he's in. It's 1-2. 3-2.
And leading off for the Angels, the second baseman, Betty.
Contact swing for a hit. Well, it was a contact swing, but it looks like we're going to fly out. Here's Derek Banning. We're down by 1 with 2 outs. Nobody on, top of the 6th. And that should be right about there. We've got it. Out number 3. Okay, we're going to call our timeouts. probably going to be a slur. Whatever it is, it's a fly ball, it's an out. Okay, there's 2 outs in the top of the first with runners on first and second. Or 1 out. Only 1 out. Now there's 3 outs on that double play. Got the shift on for Smoke. There we go. He's out. And we've lost. And here's our 3rd game against Boston. Let's call the timeout. I think I'm going to start working on rivalries. He's got a lot of pitches. Whatever that one was, we knocked it between shortstop and third for a base hit. Okay, he throws it over. Okay, I don't like that slow motion thing because it's almost like everything freezes and you can't do anything with the controls. And we stole that base. And here's Mike Trout. He's 12 for 31 in the last 8 games. The count is 1-2. And we stole that one. And here's CJ Crone. The count is 0-2. And if he gets on base, then we can likely score. And of course he's going to strike out. And now we're down by 2. There's 2 outs in the top of the third, runners on first and second. And we get the 3rd out. Okay, there is a runner on first with 1 out. And what was that pitch last time? That looked like a cutter. We were a little bit late on that. A cutter inside that we swung on, so it's 0-2. And that's a double play. Okay, we're going to call our 2 timeouts. And the score is now 4-2. We're down by 2. And that's going to be a pop-up. And we're still down by 2.
Second baseman, Betty Beaver.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go. Right here.
It's the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. And there we go. He's going to turn around and grab that. And it's the top of the 9th with 2 outs, nobody on. We'll one-hop it over to first for out number 3. And that's the end of the game, and we've lost. And we are going to do some batting practice with Devin Travis. And that will raise our contact versus left and right caps. And he wants 6 hits over the next 3 games. And here we are in Wrigley Field. Let's hit a single or better. And of course we're going to call our timeouts. And that's up, and that's not going to hit the ground. That is an out. And here's William Bauer. Nobody out in the bottom of the 1st, and nobody on. And we should be able to catch a fly ball. No issues at all. And here's Chris Bryant. Runners on 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. And that's an error. And of course they're going to score 2 because of it.
Second baseman, Betty Beaver.
So let's see if we can get on base here. And that is a line out to right field. And here's Chris Bryant again.
The third baseman, Red.
Wow, good catch. And we've got runners on 1st and 3rd with 2 outs.
Oh, now. Come on, sitting on something right here.
So let's see if we can at least drive a run in. And of course we can't. So now that I need hits, I'm gonna be hard pressed to get them.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
Okay, it's tied in the top of the 7th with 1 out and nobody on. There's a hit. And we need 5 more. And I am not going to run because that was quick. There we go. That error gets me all the way over to 3rd with 1 out. And I am the go-ahead run. Here's Mike Trout. He's either going to walk or he's going to strike out. And he's going to strike out swinging. And here's C.J. Crone. Count is 1-2 with 2 outs. Okay, he at least makes contact, and that's gone. He hits a 3-run homer. That had a little bit of distance on it. And we are up by 4. And there's 2 outs in the top of the 8th. And that's another hit. We need 4 more. And we're going to have 2 games to do it. And here's Simmons with 2 outs. And 2 on. And a 2-2 count. And that's going to be caught by the shortstop. And here's Jason Hayward, runner on first and nobody out. And he's safe at first. Here's Kyle Schwarber, 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. And an easy play to end the game. And we've won. And here's our second and final game at Wrigley Field. Okay, they want. Let's record a hit off a fastball. Hopefully, we are the leadoff hitter. And that is out number 1. And we are up by 1. There's nobody out, nobody on. And there's out number 1. Okay, we're going to try this without the perk. There's ball 1. 2-seam outside. And that is going to be a fly out to first for out number 1. And the bases are loaded with 2 outs. And there's out number 3, so we get out of that scoreless. Here's Ty Black. There's no rush getting it over to first. He's a pitcher, so he's fairly slow. Okay, we're up by 2. Strike 1, swinging at a high fastball. There's a slider inside for ball 1. And that's just a good play by the shortstop to get it over quick enough. And we're up by 4. 2 outs and runners on first and second. There's a slider a little bit low. We swing through it. And same pitch, a little bit lower, and we swing again. And they get us by about half a step for out number 3. And we're gonna see if they'll pitch us something up and in.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch right here. Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Okay, well, that was down and in. Okay, that was up and outside. The count is 0-2. One and 2 on a high fastball.
Hey, find something you like up there.
Still 1 and 2. And we just kind of give that right back to the pitcher. And we have won. And the player of the month for April is in. For the American League, the pitcher of the month is Valencia. For the Chicago White Sox, Benintendi for the Red Sox is the player of the month. And the rookie of the month is Detroit's Bateman. The National League Pitcher of the Month is John Gray for the Colorado Rockies. Jose Martinez of the St. Louis Cardinals is the Player of the Month, and Jose Liriano for the Milwaukee Brewers is the Rookie of the Month. And as it stands right now, we are at the top of the league, tied with the Mariners, 1 game ahead of Oakland. And I want to thank everybody for watching. My name is Allstream. Hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications.